Hi, thanks for joining me today for a 15-minute shoulder opening practice. This class is going to go through a variety of shapes, all aimed to open through the shoulders, the neck, and the upper back. You might like to have a strap or a belt or a t-shirt or anything like that handy, and I will be offering modifications, so just making sure that you're moving with your body in a way that serves you for today. Hope you have a great class. Today's class is going to start sitting cross-legged. You can face the front of your mat. I'm going to face the side so that I can look at you. We'll just close down the eyes and feel the crown of the head reach towards the ceiling. Starting with a few nice breaths. Inhaling through the nose. And letting it back out again through the nose. Starting to feel already that calm wave washing over us as soon as we connect with the breath. We'll lower the hands down by the sides, rolling the shoulders down the back, and then gently opening the eyes. We're going to inhale to lift the hands up overhead, palms reach up to touch. And then exhale, hands come through heart center. Inhaling to interlace the hands, pressing the palms out in front. And then exhaling to dome through the back, gaze looks to the navel. Inhaling, palms reach to the ceiling. And we exhale, lowering the hands down by the sides again. Let's move through that a couple more times. Inhale, palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands come to prayer at heart center. Inhaling, interlace the fingers, push the palms away. And then exhaling, curving through the spine, looking down at the belly button. Inhale, side body reaches up, feeling long, and we exhale to float the hands down by the sides. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, palms to heart center. Inhaling and exhaling, really accentuating the curve in the spine. Inhaling, broadening through the chest, and then exhaling, hands come down by the sides. Let's go through one last round of that together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhaling, inhale, growing tall, exhaling, hands rest by our sides. I'm going to take the hands to the knees now. You can close down the eyes and we're just going to roll through the neck a little bit. So left ear comes to the left shoulder. And then chin to the chest, rolling the forehead, right ear to right shoulder. And moving through this in whatever way feels good for you today. So if you find any places that are a bit sticky or sore, making sure that you send the breath to those spaces and rub up against them with the movement, just enough that they find a little release. Staying connected with the breath. And then if you would like to find a little bit more stretch down the side, we'll bring the right ear to the right shoulder and the left fingertips can walk out past the left side, extending just a little bit further down the left of the neck. And then as you feel ready to take it to the other side, left ear to left shoulder. And the right fingertips are going to walk out towards the right side, extending down the muscles on the right side of the neck. And you can move through any of these combinations, taking the time with the neck. And then if you feel like you're ready to lift the chin just slightly, being really gentle on the back side. We'll stay here for 2 more breaths. Eventually, once you're ready, extending the crown of the head really tall. Feeling the space that you've created in the neck. Very special and sensitive joint, holding up a very valuable and heavy piece of our body. And it's always working in different ways, so looking forward or turning around side to side, and so just feeling nice to move in all of those ways that sometimes get a little bit stiff. I'm going to take it a little bit more into the shoulders now, so we'll bring the right arm across the body, create a hook with the left elbow, and draw the arm over the chest. Making sure that the right shoulder is not coming up towards the right ear, so really lowering the shoulder down, creating space between the right ear and the shoulder. And this might feel like enough for you, but if you'd like a little bit more, you can look over the right shoulder. Taking a breath in here, and we'll release it all down with the exhale. We'll roll the shoulders in between, and then lift the left arm across the body this time. Right elbow hooks underneath the forearm, drawing the arm down away from the face, creating a nice bit of space, and sitting up tall. Feeling this awesome stretch across the top of the left shoulder. And if it felt good on the other side, then we'll take the gaze across the left shoulder. Inhaling here. And exhaling, releasing both arms down. Maybe finding a little bit of movement between the shapes. Next, inhale, we'll bring the right hand up overhead. Bend through the right elbow, and the palm can come just between the shoulder blades. The left hand is going to come to the top of the right elbow, and then apply just a little bit of pressure here, so finding a nice stretch through the right tricep. And see if you can close the gap a little bit between the ribs and the hips, so we're not arching through the back too much. Spine is really long and tall, and there's a little bit of activation through the belly. And if you'd like to take Gomukhasana arms, bringing the left arm down by the side, bending the elbow and connecting the hands behind the back. You might like to use a belt or a shirt or a strap or whatever you have that you can bring the fingertips closer together here. And take a round of breath together. Relaxing down with the exhale. We'll stay for our inhale breath. And then slowly lower both arms wherever you are. Evening out and coming onto the left side. Inhaling, left arm rises, bending through the elbow. And then the right hand comes to the top of the left elbow. And we'll all start with this shape just to warm it up. Feeling the chest broaden here and feeling the space down the left side of the tricep. And if you took the bind on the other side, then I invite you to do so now. Right arm lowers, bending behind the back and taking a hold of the left fingertips. You might find that the sides are completely different from each other, and that's very normal. So if you need to use a strap or a belt on one side or the other to bring the hands closer together, then do so with patience. Staying here for one more breath. And then our exhale can slowly lower both arms. And we'll shake it out a little bit. The shoulder joints are extremely important and can be quite fragile, so moving slowly and respectfully within these joints. We'll take both hands to the knees, just leaning the chest forward first, and then inhaling to grow the spine long. And we'll exhale to lower the left shoulder down towards the center, opening the chest out towards the right. Staying for one breath here, getting a nice stretch across the front of the left shoulder. And then exhaling back to center. We'll inhale to extend the spine long. And exhale, pressing the right shoulder forward, peeling the chest open towards the left. Staying for a breath. And then coming back to center with an exhale. Sitting up tall. We'll roll over the knees, coming into a tabletop position. Hands below the shoulders, knees are below the hips. Taking a couple movements here just to get comfortable in the shape. And then once you're ready, the left hand is going to come to the center of the mat. We'll inhale to reach the right fingertips up overhead, twisting from the belly. And then exhale, threading the needle, right hand under the left shoulder. And the right shoulder is going to come down to the mat. Right ear draws towards the earth. Finding a stretch across the top of the back. You might like to extend the left arm up past the crown of the head. Keeping the belly activated here just a little bit. Option here is to take the left arm over the back, bringing the fingertips to the top of the right thigh. Stacking the shoulders. We'll stay here for 2 more rounds of breath. I'd like you to be a little bit experimental with how this shape works for your body today. So moving through, just gently finding the best stretch for your shoulders. With our inhale, we'll press the left palm into the mat, sweep the right fingertips back up overhead, and exhale to place the right hand down in the center, coming onto the other side. Inhale, left fingertips rise. Exhale, sweeping underneath, crossing the body. Back of the left palm is on the mat. And then you can take the arm option that serves you today, maybe trying both on this side. And again, I invite you to be a little bit playful and inquisitive with the shape. We'll stay here for 2 more rounds of breath. The left ear draws down towards the mat. The neck is long. Maybe notice if the face is tense or if you can relax a little bit. Releasing our exhale. The right hand comes to the mat just in front of the face. We inhale the left fingertips up to the ceiling. Exhale to lower back down. Tabletop position. We're going to come back to sit Just sitting on our tails here, soles of the feet down on the mat. We're going to give ourselves a nice hug, so perhaps taking a hold of the hands below the thighs. You can hold over the knees as well. Just doming through the back, so pulling the back body away from the thighs, resisting with the arms, lowering the chin to the chest, feeling this stretch across the top of the back. You can apply as much or as little pressure as what feels nice today. Maybe finding some gentle rolling through the neck. And then eventually we'll release the pressure entirely, coming up to sit tall. Chest broadens here. And then we'll lower all the way down onto our backs to take our final pose together, Shavasana. Legs extend out long, heels as wide as the mat, toes roll out, and the arms are out beside the body with the palms facing up. Watching the body breathe here, and just allowing every place to relax. We'll relax through the shoulders now, through the chest, feeling the arms settle into the mat, feeling the legs soften, and all you can notice is the belly rise and fall with the breath. Staying here, observing the breath for a few more moments together, and allowing the benefits of your practice to wash over you. Like a cool, calm wave.